All right, Nistas, how are you today? Today we are going to do an unboxing. Actually, I should have done this yesterday, but I didn't. So if you're interested in seeing something, it's not fragrance related, that I'm going to unbox, which is something from Starbucks. So those of you who are in the loop, you already know what it is. Please. All right, lip color for today, you guys. I am wearing the pink peppermint from MAC. And I am wearing number 13, beige from Dior. This is the plumping liner. And my fragrance today, you guys, is really experimental because I'm trying to come up with a list of a certain fine fragrance mist that can be worn in isolation or layered with the other products. So this is one of my stronger fine fragrance mists. This is Mediterranean Mirage from the luxury line. It is inspired by Herba Pura. I do have the original Herba Pura and it does smell a lot like it. So that's the fragrance. All right, you guys. So let's get into this unboxing, you guys. So I went to Starbucks yesterday morning. I left home probably around 10 minutes after 4 a.m. Drag husband out of bed. He didn't grouch, complain. He came on with it and we were down there. He was like, "What you going down here for?" I said, "I'm going down here to get a cup. I missed the last one and I want this cup." He was like, "Okay." So when we arrived like at 4:26. The store is supposed to open at 4:30. When I got there, there were one, two, three, four people in front of me. I was number 5 in line. And the person that was opening the store and I got there like probably at the same time. We walked up at the same time. So I was like, she was like, "We're not gonna be opening for a while." I was like, "I thought y'all opened at 4:30." She was like, "I did too." So basically what happened, she had people to call off and she had to call people in. So the store ended up opening right before 5:30, I say. So we did stand in line nearly an hour. But it wasn't bad at all because it wasn't cold, it wasn't hot. It was just, we was just outside at night. Well, in the morning. But anyway, long story short, as they were getting settled, you know how you have conversations with people outside of the store. They were talking about, they called this area, they said that they were going to have this number. They called this area and they said that they wasn't sure, but I myself had called this store that we were at. I called it the day before and they told me, and he said that he was the assistant manager. They told me, "No, the release is Tuesday." I said, "No, nationwide, I've read it all over social media and on the app that the release is Monday the 13th." And he was like, he was like, "Hold on a moment." So he, I guess when he confirmed, he was like, "I apologize. I had my days mixed up or whatever." And I was like, "Not a problem." So I asked him if they would have the Barista cups. And he said, "Yes, we will have them." He said, "But you're going to have to ask for them behind the counter. They will not be on the shelf." So I already had my game plan mapped out. Once I got there and I saw that it was only 4 people in front of me because I had read on social media and I think online too that it was 2 per customer. So I was like, okay, if they don't have but 10, at least I can get 1 or 2. And as I was standing in line, I had not made my mind up if I was going to get 2 or not. So I just decided to go ahead and get 1 because that's all I need is 1. And here it is in the bag. And we're just gonna go ahead and unbox it. Now, I think if you find these like today, I haven't gone to a Starbucks today. I went out today, but I did not stop by a Starbucks, which I didn't even expect these to be there if I had gone in there. And I did go to another Starbucks on yesterday, and I'll tell y'all about that a little later, to get my coffee. And the reason I didn't get my coffee when I was there because I should have ordered it online, but I wasn't really thinking. And then once we got in the stores, more people started to come. So I didn't want to hold the line up with, my coffee and all. So I was like, I'll just stop at another location because husband and I had to make another stop that morning. So let me go on and tell you. When I got there, I asked them, I didn't see the cups out. I asked them at this other location and they was like, yeah, we got them. I was like, well, how many did you get in? She was like, we got in about 20. We have about 12 left. Do you want one? I was like, no. She was like, we just have to keep them behind the counter. So there were some still available. And this had to be around 6:30 at the time that we stopped by this location. But that was my brief experience. And let's just get into this little cup. So they do have it labeled, and I think what they do is they take this stuff out of these boxes, but I am glad that they did keep it in the box. And the way that they had them set up, they just had them set up behind the counter, and you ask for the one or the two that you wanted. But it says Bearista glass pink drink. All right, so here we go. And this is the little hat that comes with it, your straw. Something else is in stock. And they have it very secure. So they got them very secure. They did a good job with that. And here he is. I remember when the green one came out, I wanted it so bad, but I did not get an opportunity to get it. So you have like your little airtight seal that you can put in here. And of course, the straw. And this is aluminum, metal, or tin or something. And it's a very bright pink color. He has a Starbucks drink in his hand. And I guess those are just the instructional manual. So, and you guys, I was so tired yesterday. My thing was I was going to come home, watch the cup, make me something real icy and cool and sit outside. I didn't do any of that. I came in the house and totally relaxed. It did not think about this cup again until today. So this is the little hat that you just slide on, and this is like a thick rubber material, rubber and like silicone, and this feels the same way. And this is pretty heavy. And so this is just a little stopper, I guess, to keep whatever from getting in there. But I thought this was so cute. This is a 20 ounce. On the bottom, it says 20 ounce. And US price, it is $32.95. Canada price, $47.95. Boy. So I did pay the full price for it because I did not have quite 400 points in my app. I think I have like 320 something in my app. So if you had 400 points, they would have taken $20 off a cup. But I did not have 400 points. But I wanted it. I went ahead and got it because I wanted the green one so bad. But I am glad that I did wait because I think this one is much cuter. It's a little bit more girly and it is just so cute. I hope this glass is pretty durable. I don't want to use it as a collector's piece. I do want to drink out of it, but your girl is kind of clumsy. So I'll just have to be very careful of the areas that I drink out of this in because I don't want to break it. But so cute. And the only thing that I don't like, if you are out somewhere, you will definitely have to hold this in your hand and cover it back up. It's not like some of the toppers where it has a little clasp or rubber clasp that you slide on and you can pull the cap off and it holds on to the straw. So you could easily sit this down and forget about it, but I guess you just pull and recap. That's all I can recommend. Recap immediately. So so cute. Um I might go back out a little later today. I'm gonna wash it and I might go get me a pink drink or something like that just to get the full aesthetics of it because it is just too cute. So cute. And that's it, you guys. So should have shown you this yesterday, but I didn't. I don't know if they have sold out, the price gougers on the Macaris and the eBays, they are going to really make them some money off this little glass, because there are people that want it and they just didn't have the time, or they didn't get an opportunity to get in and get it. But I'm glad I finally have one in my collection. I will drink out of it once, if nothing else, just to get the experience. But as far as me carrying this around as my cup of the day or something like that, I will be very careful with it, because, like I said, I'm very clumsy and I don't want to drop and it breaks, because it is glass. But it's oh so cute. So, you guys, that's it. If you were interested in the cup and you got a chance to get out and get the cup, leave a comment below. If you got the green cup, let me know that you have that one below. So let's just get some engagement, because that makes a world of a difference with the algorithm pushing my content. Even when I get like 1 to 200 views, I don't get really high views. I'm such a small channel, but if those 1 to 200 people would give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, or put some emojis in the comments, that will prompt the algorithm to like push me out to more people. And I would be grateful that you guys could do that for me. I do know that a lot of people watch YouTube from their television, because I do from time to time myself. And my TV doesn't have the feature where I can like it from the remote control or whatever. So sometimes people get caught up in that. But if you're watching on your phone or your tablet or computer, please give your girl a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate you. I'll see you guys in the next video. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye bye.